The following video has been approved by the Jetty marketing team. The video has been rated Jetty. The following video may not be suitable for all viewers.
G'day mate and welcome back to NoirTorio with me, Jetty. We just need to get a little bit of landfill down and, you know, probably finish fixing up our power because we keep dumping down miles and miles of concrete and, yeah, our power seems to go a little bit pear-shaped. So yeah, that's the first plan for this episode. Second plan is, well, I need to talk about the future because we have a little bit left to go. Just a little bit of biters left to clear out, and a little bit of concrete to put back down. Right? And I have a feeling that this could be the last episode, and I am definitely going to go in, you know, hand-to-hand combat style, nukes, miniguns. I have had suggestions to layer up the whole top of the map with artillery. I've also had suggestions that we should be using more landfill. We just don't have the landfill existing. Cool. Yeah, I have had suggestions that we should use nukes and artillery and all sorts of fun things. In the end of the day, I've decided to go with good old-fashioned Jetty power, mainly because high risk, high reward. You know, high risk that I'm going to die, high reward to you guys that I die. So that pretty much sums up the plans. Concrete all of that. Concrete that one as well. You guys are actually not running, really? Oh no, you haven't hit it all the way up yet. Okay, so still more power to get. Can I have more landfill, please? Thank you. So yeah, that's the first plan for this episode. Secondly, and I was sort of intentionally waiting for the Friday facts to come out to tell us what's coming next. And the answer is, well, first off, you should go watch my and Mojo's coverage of the Friday facts, which I actually thought there'd be a lot more information in than there was in the end. It's unfortunate that we didn't feel like giving us more info, but the long and the short of it is Factorio is going to get an expansion. It will be an expansion pack style rather than a tiny itty-bitty DLC, which for this game definitely suits it much better. I do hope it's like a $20 expansion that if you buy the expansion, like a standalone expansion, alright? So if you buy the standalone expansion, you can play all that content with your friends. You don't actually have to go buy, they don't have to buy a copy of Factorio and a copy of whatever the expansion happens to be. Just personal preference. I really appreciated games of the past that had standalone expansions. I think we're almost landfilled all out. Nope, 2 tiles there. Was that it? And an improper straight line along the edge. For reasons. Nope, there's 3 tiles right there as well. Cool. And 2 tiles right there. And you're still missing pieces. No. Okay, that one's done. Let's grab our blueprint and whack that right there. And whack 2 little drops of landfill right there. Paste. Cool. Nuclear. We want power with some power with some power with some power. Now the water pumps are not going to put down in the first blueprint. They will require me to re-blueprint everything, but that's fine because they need an extra tile of landfill that was not in our original paste down. Boom. Okay. They all look to be done. I hope. Okay. Do you come with water pumps? Yes. Do you come with water pumps? Yes. Pumps? Yes. And this should fix all future power problems, I hope. I hope. There's always a certain amount of hope involved. Okay. You have water pumps. Yes. Okay. That's it. It's done. We should never have power problems again. He says out loud, knowing full well that I've played this game before. I'm going to have power problems eventually. Alright. Landfill can go in there. So yeah, I was waiting to find out what the future of Factorio was. And the future is a DLC. It also means a couple of things. It means that this channel has been Factorio focused, okay? It really has been Factorio focused for a number of years now. But the hype around Factorio has obviously definitely diminished since 1.0 has been released, and consequently the channel is, I guess, has limited room to expand. That's probably the best words I can use. So I need to make some hard and fast decisions. Now, not everybody's going to agree with me, and for that, I am sorry. And I'm going to cover this probably in more depth in a channel update video in the next couple of days. But what does the future hold? Well, the future holds like a few things. The first being there are still cliffs in my base. There are trees in my base. What? What? There is a lack of bricking. There are more trees. Hang on. Hang on. Go from here. There are thousands of trees. Okay. Step number 1. Step number 2. Yeah, we're not using any cliffs for defense anymore. They can all go away. Step number 3. Items on ground. There's crap everywhere. There is literal crap everywhere. Oh. Well, somebody never put belts in for that mining setup. Cool. Poor bots. Alright. So yeah, future plans for Factorio. There's a couple. Okay, first off, as I said, this series will be ending. I normally take, and it's something I've definitely found has been helpful in the past, taking a short break between series. Okay, these happen whether you saw them or not. They happen one of two different ways. Either I took a break, either I physically took a break by having some time off and no videos for a couple of days, or I pre-recorded the end of one series and then released it, slowly over a week or so, and took a week off, and then a new series would start, and I'd normally end up doing a trailer. So I get the trailer done and then start the new series, after a trailer launched, right? So that was the other way. Oh, there's more. There's more. That was the other way I'd end up having a break and squeezing a break in. But it meant to get a break, I'd have to work twice as hard, which sort of defeats sort of the point of a break. Yeah. So I was planning on having a break no matter what. We've just had Australian summer school holidays here, which meant that nothing has been pre-recorded because I've got multiple kids home up until last week they went back to school, so that meant I could regain some of my sanity, at least I hope, even though the first week back at school is normally really, really bad with, meeting teachers and setting up this and setting up that and all the back to school stuff. So yes, I definitely haven't had a break, and I definitely haven't had more free time, so to speak, to get more recordings done. So what are we doing? We are definitely having a break from Factorio. Now, the break, I was going to originally aim for a week, but it could end up being a little bit more. Yeah. Cool. It could end up being a little bit more. In fact, In fact, look, Dyson Sphere has taken off. I'm enjoying Dyson Sphere. I've been streaming Dyson Sphere over on Twitch an awful lot. On top of that, I'm just physically enjoying the game a lot. So the plan is to take a break from Factorio. Hopefully continue with the tutorials I've been doing for both Dyson Sphere and also some tutorials I've been meaning to do for Factorio forever and just never had the time doing a constant Let's Play every single day. There's just limited time in a day, and although I don't sleep much and I try to do my best, even I run out of time. Yeah, there's a lot of bots doing a lot of things. How many free in the network? It's counting up. Okay, in that case, we might put down a radar right here, and then we might open our inventory and say have some more power, and some more of those, and another one of those, another 4 of those, and then copy all of that. And you know, because the bots are not busy enough. Yeah, guys, go concrete under the biters, please. They won't bother you at all. I'm sure they'll leave you alone and just let you peacefully go and concrete the things that I've asked you to concrete. Okay. So yeah, more. I plan on doing more Dyson Sphere. I'm really, really enjoying Dyson Sphere, and honestly, if you look at the numbers, Dyson Sphere is doing way better than Factorio has, for my channel at least, in the last 2 years. 2 years. And if I wish to be able to continue doing videos at all, I need to be able to have a reason to do videos. I need to be able to have views come in. So yeah, there's going to be more Dyson Sphere. Now, I'm not dropping Factorio entirely. In fact, me and Pooper are going to be starting a new series in the next week or so. Like I said, being summer school holidays here, I just couldn't. I couldn't record. I couldn't have kids out of the house for a couple of hours, 1 day a week, and get a recording session done with Pooper. So it was put on hold. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. When the current series ended, it was leading up to Christmas, so it was good timing anyway. And then, yeah, I needed to put things on hold whilst we waited for Australian summer school holidays to finish and kids to go back to school, because kids at school is awesome, at least from a parent's point of view. So, yes, new series definitely starting with Pooper in the next coming week. I'd guess. Maybe two. We have almost finalized an idea. I need to find out whether we can get some lovely mod creators to help us out and write the code that we'd like to have the concept become a reality. And that's sort of where we're up to. So, definitely more Factorio with Pooper. On top of that, I'm definitely going to be doing some... having less spitters, way less spitters, way less spitters. Can we please? Okay, why can't I'm just? There's that much spit. Oh my gosh! Hi. Oh, that's another van behind me. Go away. Go away. Go away. You're mean. Okay, that's better. Alright, so yeah, new series starting with Pooper. On top of that, there's also a chance that there's going to be a series with Tuplex. I caught him over on Twitch. He also streams on Twitch. And there was comments and thoughts about us two doing a series together. And look, unlike Pooper, who we've done, what, 5 series with now, I feel really slow. Like, really slow. Tuplex, I've never built a factory with, so it could be a wonderful, neat masterpiece. It could be an also complete spaghetti mess. I have no idea, which is half the excitement, I think. I've got no idea. You guys have got no idea. It could be interesting. So, that's another thing on the Factorio cards coming soon, along with, like I said, some tutorials. I've been meaning to do one about uranium processing and nuclear for quite some time, along with sharing the nuclear blueprints I've used in this series, because being able to dump down your nuclear in the sea with pre-made landfill makes life so much easier. Go away! I really can't move. Oh, it's because I'm shooting a minigun. And there's no end of things to die. And there's cliffs. Go away, go away, go away, go away. And one of these worms or something has some significant slowdown on it. Oh, and there's cliffs. Haha! Go away, cliffs. Okay. That feels a little bit better. Robot range. Yeah, we're good. Good. Okay, I need to handcraft another one of those. Oh. That's not a charging issue at all. Do I? Sure. Handcraft. Handcraft faster. At the same time, can we handcraft more shields? And more power? And more radar? That blueprint. Cool. Cliffs, be gone. Alright, there's a little base right in front of us. Is there anything that I need to go in my inventory? One lot of shields. Can we have one lot of shields, please? And my armor is discharging, I think. No, it's charging ever so slowly. Alright, so yeah, Factorio content. Factorio content, new series with Puba, possibly a series with Tuplex. On top of that, there's another current project that I haven't really said much about in quite some time, but I did mention it in a previous channel update, is I'm trying to get a dedicated studio inside my house. Well, actually outside my house, because yes, I record around my kids and around the rest of the family and around the rest of the people in the household, because I'm obviously recording, you know, in the middle of my dining room, which means, with as sensitive as this microphone is, which I prefer, honestly, it also means that if somebody opens a door in the room or passes through the room, it comes out on the recording and you guys get the pleasure of, you know, people opening and slamming doors in the background, along with traffic noise. So that's another thing I want to fix. I want to get the new studio up and running probably before I commit to a single player Factorio series, purely because... That's looking better. Purely because the studio is a big project. It's a big project. I'm actually trying to convert our double garage that we've used, you know, as most people do, for storage rather than for parking cars, into something a little bit more practical, something that I can use. Hang on. Oh, it's just the big biter base left. Okay. We just need to kill everything. Yes. Go away. More go-aways. More go-aways. So yeah, I really want to get the studio done, which is probably going to take a good couple of months before I commit to a new single-player series, and you know, full Factorio. In fact, I might just stick to multiplayer Factorio for 6 months. I honestly don't know. After the news we got in the current Friday Facts, yes, I want to do another series. I definitely want to do another series before... Oh boy, we're out of ammo. I want to do another series before the Factorio expansion drops, whatever it's going to be. Mainly because there's a particular series I'd like to do again. Well, do an expansion on. An expansion, just as Woob is doing expansion of Factorio. I'd really like to do By the Hell 2 Hell Reborn. That's the series that I'd really like to have. Well, that's a little bit of ammo. That'll probably get a start to end. That's a series I'd really like to have another jab at, so to speak, before the DLC or the expansion. I keep saying DLC. It's really an expansion. And before the expansion comes out. Purely because I don't know how well it'd work in the new... In my concept of what the new Factorio expansion is going to be, I don't know how well something like By the Hell would work. Yes. Yeah, that's probably the best answer I have. Can we do a decon? Pick up all of that. Pick up all of that. Piss off all of the biters. Hey, you. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. So yeah, that's something I definitely want to get done as well. So yeah, there are things happening in the background, lots of things happening in the background. There shall be more Factorio. It might be just multiplayer. It might not be single player. I don't know. And that's really the biggest thing at the moment. I'm not entirely sure what the future holds. And therefore, the only thing I can recommend is you guys hit the subscribe button, get the notifications. If you enjoy Dyson Sphere content, the good news is I'll have plenty of that. If you enjoy Factorio content, the good news is I'll still have Factorio content. Okay? It might not be as often as it's been in the past. But it's still going to be there, okay? Like I said, definitely a multiplayer series with Puba, possibly a multiplayer series with Tuplex as well, and then at the same time with everything else above and beyond, in the future, definitely a new single player. Well, most probably. I won't say definitely in case it comes back to haunt me, just like a computer will never need more than 64K of RAM, but most probably a single player series in the future, the distant future. It will be the distant future mainly because I want to get studio done. That is such an important thing. It frees up my recording schedule. It means I can get more things done, which means I get to stand here and fire a minigun longer and be able to record episodes for you guys. So yeah, it's a massive thing, and it definitely frees up my weekends when we have kids at home, obviously, because it's a weekend. But the part, that's a... What? Who is the one that is just spitting everywhere? You're gross. There is rain and rain and rain and hail and rain and spit flying across this base. You are so gross. Did your mother never teach you anything? There's a single cliff in my life. Yeah, there's a lot of biters and a lot of spit. And I think this is the most colourful I've seen the map so far. Energetic, I'm going to try and make your life a little bit easier. Let's turn the volume down to half. Does that help? Not really. Quarter. No, it just affects the volume I hear now. It turns out the record's still at the same volume. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Poor editor JD is going to have to deal with the audio in this level in this episode in such a way. Anyway, so I'll apologize on his behalf if the audio is all over the place, because combat is really loud It's okay with the backing track. It's not so much okay if he's got to deal with me talking at the same time, especially when I'm trying to say important things. So, yeah, I don't know what the future of the channel is. That's basically what I'm trying to get through in this conversation. I don't know what's happening. You guys don't know what's happening. Nobody knows what's happening. I could probably use the shield that I handcrafted. Can I get another one? And another radar. Yeah, it's something that nobody knows. Nobody knows, and that's really the bottom line. I don't want to upset you guys, the existing fans. By the same token, I do know, because I know even inside my own community, there are people that used to play Factorio all the time that don't play Factorio anymore. They still watch Factorio from time to time, but they don't play it anymore. And once you stop playing a game, it's a matter of time before you stop watching a game as well. So yeah, you know, rock and hard place. Jetty definitely feels like being stuck between a rock and hard place. Okay, concrete. Almost. Okay, let's do another strip. Hey guys, yeah, I'm here to defend the robots. It's okay, right? You guys don't mind coming and playing with me rather than the poor defenseless robots? Those shields are going down. Those shields going down fast. Leave my robots alone. Oh gosh, so much spit. So much spit. There's a never-ending army of biters and spitters and everything that just keeps showing up. It's like I pissed off a large base or something. Oh! Whoa! Yes! Hey, you. Hey. Ooh, leave the radar alone. I should really put ammo on my hotbar. I don't need guns anymore. Ammo. Okay, that's fine. Oh, far too many of you survived. That's worrying. Two small holes where we yeah, had to call in the bigger and better reinforcements. Okay, so a third of the base is gone. Yeah, let's come in here and just quickly remove some of the obstacles. let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Nope.
Say hello to my little friend.
Respawn. That's how you clear problems. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we're back. It turns out some expansion parties were busy whilst we were preoccupied, so we have to walk around them. Well, no. We're going to go through them. There we go. You're in the way of progress. Done. Alright. And then my body is right there. We're going to drop a nuke there and drop a nuke there and drop a nuke. Come on. Come on. Drop nuke. Nuke drop. Drop nuke. Drop nuke. Yes. Those butters are far too fast. That somehow made it worse. Oh. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. They're parading around on my body. Shish. Maybe I should have brought up more than just nukes with me. You know, some sort of different weapon that was maybe not so catastrophic. Alright, can we sneak in quietly and do a body recovery? Thank you. Yes, we can sneak in quietly and recover the body. Okay. Nope, we want a minigun, not the dual SMGs. And no, they look like they've dealt with everything. Cool. Alright, and then I think we're just gonna wander out here real quick and just, like, you know. That's a little better. Alright, now we'll stand ground. Oh yeah, there's a few buttons. Just a few. A bit of acid. Hey, you, pay attention to me. Thank you. Alright, we need to move that forward. That forward. That forward. Maybe we can clear out the rest of this by hand. Hi! Hi, you're extra large and extra friendly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To remove all acid. Acid bad. copy that. I want to fill that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Any other small incidents that we've had on the map? Yes. I want to put one of those there, and then we'll go north first because they've already snuck behind my lines again. Okay, that seems to have solved that problem. No, we don't have radar coverage, so let's grab a radar real quick. Handcraft faster. We've already cleared... Nope, there's more cliffs. We'll set you to trees and rocks. And we'll clear all the vegetation that biters might be hiding inside, or under, or around. Turns out I have 2 extra shields that we'll throw in there as well. I keep using the middle mouse button to try and rotate the camera, and it doesn't work. Yes, I may have spent a little bit too much time in Dyson Sphere. Okay, so this is our last... No. Oh my god. Your timing sucks. That's a later JD problem. Definitely a later JD problem. Our final surprise, our final welcoming, our final everything. We're just going to go through this base, and then we'll deal with... Oh, they found the giant array of lasers. Hopefully there's enough lasers. Turns out there's enough arrays of lasers. There you go. The map's final surprise for me was a one last attack, and my base's final surprise for the map was enough lasers to actually deal with the problem for a change. I'm losing hit points. I need to move. Not moving is bad. Bad and unhealthy. Holy shit, is that it? Is that it? The map is concreted. The zoo survives. But I think that's it. That makes it definitely it. And technically, maybe you guys... No, you didn't drop anything on the ground because the loot box dealt with it. The zoo... I feel like we should leave the zoo. But this here represents the final color on the map. The great goal of this map and this playthrough was to remove all the color from the map. And where I stand is, it's the last of it. It slowly fades over time, which is how this series is going to go. It's going to slowly fade away into oblivion. And I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching NoirTorio, hopefully enjoying NoirTorio. Thank you for everybody who stuck around for the ride. It was not as successful as I'd hoped, but you know, when you're doing something a little bit out of the box, a little bit out of left field, new concepts don't always work out for you. Anyway, with all that said, thank you guys for watching, I guess. I hope you guys have enjoyed the updates we went through along the way. Look out for channel update video probably in the next couple of days, where I sort of cover in greater depth what the future plans are, what's happening, what is coming, what is going, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And hopefully by then I've worked out exactly what myself, Poober, and maybe Tuplex are doing. Anyway, with all that said, I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to thank like I said, everybody of you who were here from episode 1 and have stuck out right to the end, everybody who has joined along the way, all the new people that have come here because they found me via Dyson Sphere and turned out that they like Factorio and they're watching this series. Everybody who's new, old, and everything else along the way. With all that said, thank you guys for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys for the next video, be it Dyson Sphere, be it Factorio, be it no longer NoirTorio. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next video. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.